Good morning. So this is going to be just a quick and easy video outlining a final harvest for your summer. This is in preparation for doing your formic treatments or whatever. And the thing about beekeeping is everyone has their own way of doing things. This just happens to be my way of doing it, which has worked really well for me. So what I do is I use a queen excluder, and I have an open top entrance, and that allows field bees to come in and produce honey in the upper 3 boxes, and the bottom entrance allows worker bees to come in and help the queen to raise brood and bring in pollen. So this is actually, in a sense, a split two-section hive, all using the same equipment, just the fact that we're using a queen excluder in the middle. So take the top off, set it aside, and you will notice that I use these spacers and entrance reducers, and the reason I do that is that during the rest of the summer or spring, if I'm feeding, I pop that out, I get my jar of 2-to-1 syrup, and away you go. And I have 2 holes for that purpose. I have a block off when I'm doing the formic acid, and I'll cover that in my formic acid treatment video. Okay, so we've got 3 boxes of honey. The reason I have 3 boxes of honey, I'll go into detail later. I harvest the bottom one, extract it, drop these 2 down, put wet drawn comb on top. It takes the bees on average 5 days to a week to completely fill and cap that box, and these are just rotated throughout the summer. So I'm going to take these off. Now we are completely harvesting probably 65 pounds. We are going to completely harvest all consumable honey. So anything that's going to go on the table, that's what we're going to take off. I have my own twist, if you will, on the use of formic acid, and I will not put formic acid on any consumable honey. That's me. So I like using 2 different hive tools. One is traditional, and this is my pet favorite when I'm pulling hives. It has this beautiful little hook. I crack them open, and okay. There's my queen excluder. That separates the queen and the brood and the eggs and the pollen from the honey, and that's what it's there for. We don't need it anymore. Okay. I take my little hook. Easy peasy. Take my broom. Now I prefer a nylon broom over, let's say, a horsehair broom, because it's far more durable and you don't get a lot of shed hairs falling into your honey and into your wax and making a mess. So we're beautiful, fully capped, fully processed, beautiful honey. Now, if somebody says, "Oh, you're kind of rough with the bees," And on average, when I process my summer season's honey, by the end of the hive, when I put the lid back on, I may have 3 or 4 dead bees. So for me, it's a quick and easy way to do it. It works well. That's all there is to it. I sweep the sides, and you notice I'm not using any smoke. I breed for calm bees. I have grandchildren. They love to come and see the bees. That's what they do. If I have a nasty bee, she's done. I have zero tolerance for nasty bees. Okay, for the sake of keeping this video short and sweet, just like my lovely wife who's holding the camera, I will pretend that we have finished going through all 3 boxes and have drawn out all the bees, taken the honeycomb off. So I did show you that I have a top entrance. So just in closing, keep the video short, I went and I got my plug hole covers, and the entrance reducer is now facing up, and I just simply slide that on. So when you see my how to do formic acid treatments, you'll better understand why I'm doing this. And you get your cover. It's now no longer sloped. Tip for the winter, 3/4 inch styrofoam under the cover. That's it. So happy beekeeping. Be happy. Enjoy.